The MacBook Pro lineup is set for a major upgrade with the introduction of Apple's M5 chipset. According to recent leaks, the MacBook Pro M5 will be the first device to feature the new chip, marking another step forward in Apple's silicon advancements. Looking back, the MacBook Pro's current design debuted in 2021, bringing the M1 Pro and M1 Max. Subsequent updates introduced the M2 and M3 series, and by the end of 2024, Apple had refreshed the lineup with the M4, M4 Pro, and M4 Max. Despite these internal upgrades, the design has remained largely unchanged. With the M5 series, expectations for design changes remain low. The 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros will likely retain the same chassis, with the only possible change being the introduction of a new color, similar to how Apple transitioned from space gray to space black. A potential battery life improvement is expected, primarily due to the M5's efficiency. The M5 chipset will likely be based on an enhanced version of the existing 3nm architecture. Overall, an approximate 25% increase in performance is anticipated, with AI processing seeing the biggest leap, followed by graphics, and then CPU improvements of around 10 to 15%. Apple may also increase the number of CPU cores, as seen in previous chip iterations. In addition to this, Apple may also introduce Wi-Fi 7 and Thunderbolt 5 for the entry-level model, though a 5G modem is unlikely before 2026. The M4 MacBook Pro brought notable upgrades like 16GB base RAM, a 12-megapixel FaceTime camera, and Thunderbolt 5 for the Pro and Max models, along with a nano-texture glass option. Meanwhile, Apple is saving major design changes for 2026, including a camera hole replacing the notch, and a thinner design alongside the M6 chip. As for display technology, OLED production for MacBook Pro has reportedly begun, but won't debut until 2026, meaning Mini LED will remain the standard. Originally, it was believed that the iPad Pro would debut the M5, but new reports indicate that the MacBook Pro will lead the transition, possibly launching before the end of 2025. While an annual refresh cycle for the MacBook Pro is becoming more common, Apple still needs to complete the M4 rollout, including updates to the MacBook Air, Mac Studio, and Mac Pro with the M4 Ultra. These devices are expected before mid-2025, clearing the path for the M5 MacBook Pro later in the year. According to recent reports, Apple's M5 chip has entered mass production, with ASE leading the packaging process. The base M5 model is being produced first, with high-end variants to follow. The MacBook Pro with M5 is expected to launch between October and November 2025, followed by new iPad Pro models in the first half of 2026. It is expected that pricing will remain consistent with previous models, starting at around $1,999 for the base version.